Hello, everybody! Welcome to another Duct Tape Plays. Tonight, we are tackling Vagrant Story. Or at least starting Vagrant Story. As I now have the hiccups. It's just something we have to fight through. Anyway, I've heard this game is very good and very difficult. So let's do our best, shall we? Our very, very best. Duke Bardorba's Manor. Greylands. 2:32 a.m. That's a very specific time.
It's very important.
It's on fire.
No two things are not on fire.
Oh, look at these beautiful people.
Beautiful people. Beautiful people.
Da-na-na. Have you found Sydney? Yeah, it's in Australia. Not yet, sir.
You sure? Yeah, Sydney?
Crafty Cat's making a Finding Nemo reference, and I only watched that movie once. I don't know. Put out the fires, or we'll lose the manor, and all will be for naught. Split the knights into two groups, one to douse the blaze, and the other to exterminate the traitors! Right away, sir. How beautiful. Where are you, Sydney? So I know very, very little about this game. Also, hey Ouroboros, how are you doing this evening? Welcome to the stream. I know about two things about this game. One, it takes place in the same universe as Final Fantasy Tactics, but is not a Final Fantasy game for some reason. And I need to go into the options like almost immediately and turn something on to make my life easier. And that's about it. You could make shirts.
I don't have that much. It wouldn't look good on me.
You don't believe you've played this one? I'm not surprised, Ouroboros. I don't think a lot of people have. It's one of those games that everybody knows, but nobody has played. And I'm fixing that. At least for myself. Show them who they're dealing with. Torch the chambers and kill the hostages. Aye? I actually really like the character models. They're really cool, especially for the era. This is 2000. This game's 22 years old. Oh, that box is gonna fall. It's gonna alert the boys that our guy is there. I only know that he's our guy because he's on the cover of the box. We've no time. Let's finish this before the blades arrive. Right, let's do it quick and get out of here. Oh no, the box! Who goes there? The box betrayed us. It's the true traitor. Here we go. Let's learn how to combat.
He did in the face.
Okay.
In the back of the head.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure it out. Ah, oh, we can jump? What is happening?
Getting hit in the face.
How do I punch back? What are buttons? Please let me hit you. No, X puts away my sword.
In the back of the head.
Ah! Circle is confirmed in this game. It's one of those. gonna aim for the head again. Can I make him drop his weapon? Not sure what reminded you of this, but am I still doing the smithing classes? And if so, how are they going? No, we haven't done that for a couple months. Mostly due to, like, my arm being a little weird. I don't really talk about things on stream like that, but I sprained my wrist really bad, unrelated to the smithing, and I don't really want to injure it again, so we've been taking a break, and I think they ended for the year a couple weeks ago anyway. And they're starting up again in the spring. But I would love to get back to that at some point. Well, have you found it? It's no use. It's no use! There's nothing like that here anyway. Keep looking, damn you. I'm telling you, Sydney. The nights are nearly upon us. Stop your whimpering! You'd come this far only to leave empty-handed? Now search. I'm not sure how the combat actually works in this. I mean, I know I hit C or circle to open up that menu, but I don't know if there's an ATB attached to it. I didn't see one. Oh, look at this shirtless man. His shirtlessness goes the whole way down to his crotch. That's really weird. You sure the Duke really has it? Does that damn thing even exist? You doubt me, Harden? You doubt my power? Forgive me, I did not intend. But Sydney, any longer and there'll be no escape for us. I like his butt cape. Fine then, bring the boy and come with me. I like that we had an action sequence in the middle of the opening credits. Oh, he's got a cool back tattoo. Don't move, Sydney. I have a bow gun aimed at your heart. That makes sense. You pulled a chest muscle really bad cutting up that tree and it took forever to heal. Getting old is for the birds, right? Yeah, so right now if I twist my right arm, I get some pain, like, that shoots up the outside, like up through my wrist. And it's been a while and it's still not quite better yet. I think it's slowly getting better, but it is really... it's a lot to deal with. And getting old does suck. I don't look forward to the post-35s. I still got at least a year of not being there. Oh, the bowgun. That's a really long bowgun. That must be so hard to hold out like that. Like, the leverage on that is wild. You're no knight, are you? Bind your legs with that rope. Ah, a risk breaker. A royal guard dog. Did you not hear me? Bind yourself now. This is an unfortunate turn of events. Hold it! Ah, well, good night, Sydney. His forearms are oddly long as well, right? It must be so hard to hold that thing out there. Sydney! Rocky! Haha, I was only pretending to be dead. I'm the one you want. Harden, go quickly. Tell Leamond. You stop. What's going on? You're most certainly dead. I was. I got better. Leave the back from the grave stuff to the fairy tales. I like him. He's matter of fact. This has some Konami vibes. Yeah, it does kinda. It feels like a Hideo Kojima kind of thing right now, actually. But no, this be Squaresoft. You've given me quite a scratch. Show a little more respect for fairy tales, risk breaker. To talk! Is it a dragon? Oh, it is. Look how cool you are! I actually really like the models in this game. My apologies. I have no time to toy with you. This dragon can, though. Look how cool he is. Ugh, fell out the window. You shot this dragon in the eye. Oh, we heal after every fight? Or at least in this tutorial. Special attack, fire breath. Okay. Ow. Can we hit? This leg looks damaged. Can we keep doing it? Its movement's down 50%. Oh, okay. How do we hit it in the body? 24. Oh, that's it. So anyway, yeah. This game takes place in the same universe as Final Fantasy Tactics, and I'm really noticing that in the soundtrack and sounds now. And I guess the colors and overall mood and direction. This is a really interesting shot. Leamon? Look at those birds. Those low poly birds. I'm digging this so far. This is really cool. Vagrant Story. The body is but a vessel for the soul, a puppet which bends to the soul's tyranny. And lo, the body is not eternal, for it must feed on the flesh of others, lest it return to the dust whence it came. Therefore must the soul deceive, despise, and murder men. A.J. Durai. I'm sure that name will make sense later. Or this is just a quote from someone unrelated. So, the knights who came were not the king's men, but the cardinals. Knights of the Cross, led by Guildenstern. My lord, what a name! Guildenstern. I like the names in this. The Crimson Blades in direct service to the Cardinal. We're in Duke Bar Dorba's secondary residence. Guildenstern led his men toward Leamond in pursuit of Sydney. I see. Send one of your men in the armor of the Holy Knights. Set fire to the manor. Fire, my liege? The fool Sydney used his wyvern. Wyvern or wyvern? I say wyvern, but wyvern also makes sense. We can't have the witnesses telling the world now, can we? But the hostages, your family! Irrelevant! Burn it to the ground! Woo! What of Parliament? The VKP, Vandalia Knights of the Peace, have formed a squad to deal with the felons. The risk breakers, those meddling fools. Your will, my lord? Leamond is yours. Let no one out of the town. You can deal with Sydney and the Blades there. And Parliament? I'll deal with those watchdogs. They won't trouble you further. And the young Lord Joshua? He is my light, my soul, if aught should befall him. As you wish, my lord. Look at that child in that painting. That guy doesn't have a neck. It's just head the whole way down to his shoulders. I'm fated to rot and wither even as I breathe. This is neat. I can tell this game's gonna end up being heavy. Oh. Who this? Leamond is an old town with a history of over 2,000 years. Its walls have seen many battles. They are stronger than the mightiest forts of Valendia, and as the sun wheels through the sky, the beauty of their shifting colors surpasses that of any palace. The Grand Cathedral that towers over the town's center is a symbol of Leamond's indomitable spirit and the holy ground of the devout Uakis priesthood. At its height, Leamond was a thriving community with more than 5,000 people strong. 25 years ago, an earthquake brought the chapter in Leamond's history to a close. Leamond. Hey look, flower. Well? The two sentinels are dead. Murdered. This is the only way in. There's a great crevasse preventing entry from above ground. And from the sea? Many sunken reefs that rose during the earthquake form a gauntlet of whirlpools too dangerous. Do you know we sent agents in thinking those ruins were the Mullen camp base? Not one returned. Not on account of the whirlpools, I'd wager. Surely it was men who killed them. Down, or how was it down there? Go down and see for yourself. According to the survivors, our comrade, Agent Riot, headed out for Leamond before noon.
Codename Riot.
Of course, the reports are vague, and we cannot deny the possibility of inaccuracies. Yet given that there's only one path to infiltrate Leamond, the office believes the reports to be valid. I'm sure I'm supposed to be reading that in one of those two's voices, but I'm going to keep my narrator voice for it. Because it's the only consistency I have. What's this? It's a dead body!
What's this? What's this?
That's what I'm here to find out. It does seem well fortified for a wine cellar. Oh, Leamond's wineries once vied with the best of Valendia. Since they went out of production, the remaining vintages sell for a premium. If I find any, consider them yours. Plan to go alone? An agent with no combat experience would just be a liability. Tell me what you know about Muhlenkamp and this Sydney fellow. Sydney Lostero. Or Losterot. Lostero is what I'm gonna go with. Leader of the religious cult Muhlenkamp. Real name and age are unknown. One of the many self-styled prophets of the apocalypse. So why would a cult missionary commit such a crime? I do not know what the Cardinal thinks, but the VKP believes he is no prophet. Well, yeah. I mean, I shot him in the chest and he lived, though. Indeed, he is in a dark alliance with Duke Bardoba, who controls Parliament from behind the scenes. That cult is but a front. Interesting! The intrigue. Perhaps this incident is a sign of some falling out between the two? Or merely another one of the Cardinal's witch hunts. There are many would-be prophets in the land these days, but Sydney is different. His prophecies ring true, and those enraptured by them, by the way he hums Revelations, as though were simple ballads. All say the same thing. He's a miracle. In any case, he has a strange power. He can guess the past of those he meets. He can even read hearts. They say his charisma is such that his followers offer him both body and soul. Sounds like you're quite taken with him yourself. Agent Riot! Oh, we're Riot. If I do not return by Morrow's Eve, inform HQ, won't you? Godspeed. Okay. Something's gonna happen to her immediately. Oh no! Sydney! We sent men to monitor the abandoned mineshaft that leads to Le Monde. All were found dead. At the entrance, other bodies were found. 2 knights of the Cardinal's Crimson Blades. Our men were murdered with swords, but the knights' wounds showed they had died by their own hands. At present, we have taken the bodies into our custody, and our specialists are continuing the examination. Excerpts from Greylands, Incident Investigation Report, something something. Ah, vintage wine. Perfect time for an earthquake. No live burials today, thanks. Ooh, creepy sound. A strange power indeed. Okay, so we can jump with square. Oh, we can actually platform. Oh.
That's cool.
Okay. Anyway. We can go to first person with start. Or just change the stick. We can rotate. Options. I need to do something first. I assume I want to turn on all of this. Specifications help with timing, the use of battle abilities. We'll turn that on for now, okay. Weapon status, armor status. Cursor memory, whatever. Information. Sound vibration. Can I save? No. Okay, so this is where we came in. Let's go this way. I assume this is a save room. Look at that save data go! Go, go, go! You can do it!
You can do it, little pink line.
I believe in you. Yeah. Let's take a look at our equipment, I guess. Our sword's called the Fandango. We've got leather bandages. Rude necklace. Necklace with the Rude of the Locust priesthood. Once owned by Tia. I did not want to go on top of that. I wanted to open it. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay. So X interacts with stuff. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Okay. Oh, what is anything? Gonna attach gems to stuff. Oh, this game's gonna have a deep weapon system, isn't it? Oh! Okay, so weapons have affinities. I'm gonna wear this axe because I like it. Okay. Oh, so this does affect our agility and stuff. Look at that stupid little shield. Look how we hold our shield. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're a little slow. That's fine. What else did we get? Did we get any other items? Oh, there's so much information. Oh, I'm gonna love this. But I'm still getting used to the menus. Nope, I wanted to look at items. Menus. Why? Jerkin. So actually, I'm curious now about the sword. We can fight barehanded if we wanted, huh? Okay, so what does the PP mean? Okay, we're gonna use this axe for now. Let's save again real quick. Because we did a lot of looking at things. We're not in the save circle. There we go. Nope, no, don't load. Save. We'll save faster the second time because... No, it won't. This game just have a slow save. Okay, let's continue. Keep thinking that the control stick will move the camera, and it doesn't. Well, I ended that bat. I can break these cubes? Yeah, I'm sure that was definitely what I was supposed to do. I was definitely supposed to climb on one of those. Well. Out. Back in. There we go. Wow, what an animation. How'd the last game end up? It seemed interesting. It had a really interesting... What's the way I want to put this? I liked the game world in that game. The end of it felt a little rushed. It was really fun to play through, but then it ended really, really fast. Like, we got a spaceship, and then we were in the final dungeon and the game was over. But up until that point, it felt really well made and really cool, and it's a shame that the sequel never came out. Well, got her open? It's no good. No. Not even a budge. Are we British now? Oh, we're British. What's this? It weren't locked a moment ago, eh? No key holds this door. It be a grimoire that's doing this. Who'd lock it then? Someone inside? Buggered if I know. I don't have a good enough British accent for this. Look, we'll be cut off from the others. And where are those scouts, man? They've not returned. I love this. But if you were really interested in seeing the end of that game,
around?
it'll be up on my YouTube in a couple days, probably on Monday. To be fair, once you have a spaceship, what else is there really to work for? I don't know, we went to the moon after we got a spaceship. It's just the final dungeon was 2 rooms long, more or less. After all of the cool stuff in the slaughterhouse, it seemed a little disappointing. Though the ending was really epic. The final boss fight made me a little frustrated. But we got it done. What's that? A grimoire. It's a book. Did I toggle all the options on right? Okay. A sigil, huh? Anything to... Oh, down there. No, this is where I came in. It really bugs me that the right stick doesn't turn the camera. But I mean, it's old PlayStation games, so I guess it makes sense. Oh, I can move with the D-pad if I want to. So this was designed without DualShock in mind, or with DualShock as an option. This too be a grimoire's doing? By the gods! I'd oft heard of it, but this... It's a floating platform. And a worm, a dragon, has been sighted at the Duke's Manor. Well, if there's magic about, dragons won't be far behind. Don't worry about Guildenstern and the others. I like them. They'll be fine. Think of it. If we've witnessed miracles such as these on Leamon's doorstep, what lies within? Ye wear naivete like a crest, brother. Surely the Meisters know of this grimoire. Perhaps we've just been in the dark, eh? Yet our charge is to drop in those Moolenkamp scoundrels and procure the miracles of Leamond. 'Tis just a rumor, but we've heard the Guildenstern's lot works the magics as well. I love these two. Rubbish! We're the servants of the Lord. No true knight of the cross would dabble in the black arts. It's only a rumor, brother. But if Sydney is truly the worker of diabolery, they claim he is, I say fight fire with fire. I say let the Lord be our shield. Ever the choir boy. The only shield I see are the ones covering your eyes. Heretic or no, I believe what I see right now is see sorcery. Swine will take wing, for the likes of us use magic, my friend. Aye, but with a grimoire, your fattest sow could outfly the swiftest falcon. If ye believe the chroniclers. I really love the dialogue in this. It's pretty great. With a grimoire, you say? You could even make cobblestones float like clouds. I should read them as, like, Ringo. Oh, we saw a ghost. I like that you stop when I go into first-person view. Look, oh, he's looking around. Give him a minute. Our legs got +1 human. So what prevents me from just spamming attacks? Oh, we have a risk meter. What does that mean? It goes up every time we act. And it goes down over time? It does. Gonna hit him in the legs. Okay. Okay. I understand. So our weapons gain proficiency based on what we fight. So this will be our human fighting axe.
Yeah.
And when we encounter something else, we'll put our sword on. Oh, we heal slowly outside of combat. That's good. I like that. That means we don't have to ration our stuff so tightly. Another earthquake. Ah, bat. Can we change weapons? We can. And this will be our beast fighting sword. Hey, Inspector Tequila, thank you for the follow.
Hello, hello, thank you.
I really appreciate it. Why is there a dog down here? Okay. Risk 0. So we're looking for a grimoire, which I assume to be a book. Or maybe a sigil of some sort. Wow, even the map rotates. That's nice. This game has cool features. I stepped on a trap that hurt me a lot. Was that on the floor before I stepped on it, or did I not notice it? Oh, more guys. Here comes one of Parliament's watchdogs. You go back and silence his yapping. Parliament's watchdogs? Agent of the VKP. You can follow orders, can you not? The VKP is your enemy. Now go! Sir! Wow, Sydney's very fast. Oh, hey, guy. Ow! With the critical hit. I would like to switch to my human killing axe. And I guess use an item. No, I want to use an item. Yeah, I recovered 48 HP. Let's attack his arm. So maybe he'll drop that weapon. What does the risk meter do? I guess I should just attack his head, huh? Ow, stop it. Oh, he takes less damage from hits to the head. Okay, he's dead now. Okay, so what can I do here? No. Can't make that jump. I guess I have to break one. Okay. So... Sneaky boy! I'm gonna stand here for a second and heal a little bit. And then we are going to make that boy very sad. Once I get to 100 health, I'll drop down and fight him. Or maybe I can hit him from up here. I doubt that, though. Or he'll see me. Can I hit him? No. And we're gonna have to use another one of our healing items. I don't like using these so early. I feel like we're really gonna need these and not have them later. Are you weaker anywhere else? No, your arms just take the most damage. Okay, so our risk drops rapidly whenever we're out of combat. Does our shield break? No. We're just out of combat. Oh, bulbs heal more. Okay. Another earthquake. Not again! This is a big one. It's probably not good, huh? I do not feel I'm welcome here. Let's put on our bat slicing sword. Hear it, but I do not see it. Oh, it's a dog. Can we go through here? The door has been locked. Free item, I'll take it. Haha, using the terrain to my advantage. You didn't expect that, did you, dog? Come at me. Waste your time jumping. That was a dog-sensitive door lock. We got Seventh Heaven, which is a piercing crossbow. And a reinforced glove. Can I open this? No, 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 no. No, no, use doors. No, we can't open cabinets. What's setup do? Oh, that's this, okay. Okay, that's a crossbow. Oh, we have a crossbow? Interesting. Wait, what? What? Oh. You can customize your weapon. There's so much going on in this game. And we got some stronger gloves. Oh, our weapons can break too, huh? Alright. I didn't, really expect this level of equipment customization. I guess this is probably what the game's all about, huh? Just managing your inventory? Or rather, not what the game's all about, but the name of the game. I wish there was a fast swap for weapons, though. Because I get the feeling we're going to be switching back and forth a lot. Oh yeah, get got. Can we pick these up? We can. No. No, you. And we've got 2 dogs? Oh, they're attacking my crates! You jerk! Those are my crates. Get your own. So this sword has a +1 against beasts now, but is weak against ghosts. Can't believe that dog broke my crate. Pull the lever. The door is closing, so we have to go fast. Gotta go faster. So we have to, like, jump off. Ashley made it through. His name's Ashley?
Oh, what a good name.
I thought it was Riot. I guess Riot's a code name, huh? Unless this is his last... Is he Ashley Riot? What a name!
Just change my name to that.
It's a really good name if that's it. We found a tree.
Yeah, you did. The end.
I assume this is an illusory tree. Papa! Papa! That was Mama.
That's so funny.
I'm experiencing a ghost child. My sword does not have a +1 against you. It's strong against bats, though. I've got a bat-slaying sword. It's got a +2 against bats. I think it actually does have a +2 against bats. Can I, out of curiosity... Okay, I can only pick up crates if they are at pick-upable height. So I can't pick one up from the bottom. But I should be able to grab that one. This game's gonna have a lot of block puzzles, isn't it? I mean, that's fine. I'm good with that. Oh! Oh! There's a fast change. How do I set things to it? Oh. Oh. How do I? Oh, we can look at the affinity of our arm. Oh, his name is Ashley Riot. What a badass name.
Your name.
There's a score. I have a title. The Gazette, I guess, is our... overall. It's got an encyclopedia. The game even has a built-in manual?
Quick manual.
As risk increases, Ashley's chance to hit with normal attacks, targeted spells, and break arts decreases. Ashley's chance to evade also declines. As risk decreases, it goes back to normal. Okay, that's everything I needed to know about that. There's so much in here! There's a readme!
Control tips. If only would have known when they were punching you in the head.
Right?
Turn the
There's
page.
21 pages of this!
Wash your hands.
Learn all the magic from grimoires. I'm gonna read this readme, later and to myself. They knew in the future that people would lose the manual. My copy doesn't have a manual.
They knew.
They knew! based Square Enix. Anyway, how do I put stuff on the quick bar? Hey, quick manual. Tell me about the bar, though.
Tell me more, tell me more. Bar.
See shortcut commands later. Where is it? I need to know. Menu controls. Shortcut commands. Pressing the L2 button in battle or normal mode opens the shortcut. Keeping it depressed, select from an on-screen menu of shortcut commands. 2 kinds of commands. Items. Okay. Shortcuts are magic. Okay.
Oh, magic.
Oh, it even tells you how to do a soft reset. What a great manual! Okay, well, we can't put weapons on there, but I half expected this to heal me. What do we get? I'll take them. Okay, let's save and move on. Man, this game's really cool. Why did I wait so long to play this?
Now you know.
So, do we have levels or anything? Or is everything just built into our equipment? Is it an RPG? It's definitely an RPG. Look at this thing. What do you think? Is it a Minotaur?
Oh, I want it to be a Minotaur.
Oh, it's a Minotaur.
Look at him.
Do you think it counts as beast or human?
I like him.
He does not like me.
Well, maybe he should be nice to you.
I'm gonna assume he's a beast. And I'm going to use a big heal item. Because we are dying. If we lose, I'm gonna go stand in that room and recover health to max before we come back in here. I assume this thing's a beast. Missed. Ow. You hit like a truck. Let's keep hitting the left leg. Damage that left leg. It is not working for me. At least they generously gave us a lot of healing bulbs. got a weak head. Is he dead? I think we got him. Oh, he's bleeding from the mouth. Congratulations! I got points! I completed 3% of the map. I got the normal agent rank. Oh, I'm not lucky. Crafty Cat, you're lucky. Stop this slot machine on strength or something, please. Circle.
You're welcome.
Well, I'm 1 point smarter.
I tried.
This unseals the door in the wine
I didn't know what it was like. Oops.
It's okay, we'll know in the future. We got the healing spell and the degenerate spell. I know it's degenerate, but degenerate's funnier. So we should have spells on? No. Hold on. Am I not allowed to use the things? I'm gonna put these at the top, I guess. Okay, inventory management until it lets me put stuff on these. Hey, a treasure chest. I would like that. Gimme, gimme. We got a Pelta shield. It's a wooden shield. Got some other stuff. What's that shield do? It's got slightly better defense. Worse against physical, worse against fire. Better against edged weapons. Okay, good to know. We'll keep the buckler on because it's better against blunt, but if we're against sword dudes, we'll get out the Pelta shield. Hey! Sydney! Every side view of Ashley Riot's kind of funny. His head is very long. So this is a risk breaker. He breaks risk.
What's your little finger claws?
Yeah, I like him. Most men complacently accept knowledge as truth. They are sheep ruled by fear. But you are different. Always calm, detached, a smooth flow of thought into action. Indeed, it's almost as if you had no soul.
You've no fucking chest wall.
I shot you in the chest. How do you do it? Body and soul are one. Yet yours are separate, like a child from the knight in his storybook. Where's your
He's
soul?
a normal chest. Why doesn't the other dude?
Because Sydney's got a no shirt and it goes the whole way down to his, like, pubic area, and he's got a butt cape.
That's fine, but he looks like a Mr. Potato, but skinny. Like, his arms just clearly pop off there. Like, nobody's shoulders come out like that and then go down.
A Mr. French fry head?
Yeah,
or
Mr.
did you
French
see
fry.
something that shut your soul away? Show me your soul.
Give to me.
Papa.
It's a tree again.
Yep.
Oh, maybe that's just when you're skinny and young.
No, no, no. Maybe the child that we saw is the ghost of our past self. From when we had a soul. Oh, it's from before our family died. Oh no.
As is tradition.
Well, it's usually the orphan. It's just this. We appear to be the widow.
Oh, she's got the Madonna boobs.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very conical.
We are living in a material world.
Oh no!
Oh no, the material world's
they stabbed our wife.
That was a big stab. I thought they were just like
And
casually having a picnic.
Shot our son with a crossbow. No!
My soul.
Our picnic!
The ants will get everything now.
they all belong to the ants now. They belong to the ants now.
Such a sad day.
Indeed. You killed your beloved wife and child.
You did it.
They were slain by fallen knights. Jackals. Wrong!
Look at you. There's something not...
You failed to protect your wife and child, therefore it is your fault. You failed in your duty as a knight, as a husband, as a father. You killed them! Through failure. Sydney! I thought he was gonna go into the treasure chest.
Right.
That'd have been very good. Try to catch me, Ashley Riot.
No.
Look outside yourself to find the truth.
Let's play hide and seek.
What's your game? Harden! Ashley! Merlots! Pay no heed to me. Take them, Riot.
Take them hard.
The City of Shade will forgive your sins, my son.
City of Shame.
And call forth a power that lies within you even now. This is my game. I'm the star.
I wrote it.
I run. You give chase. I am the heart. You're the hunter. Heart as in deer, I guess. But this heart has laid a few snares of his own. Deer traps. I'm waiting for you, Risk Breaker. Whee! I like him. Damn. My soul.
Soul sweet collection.
Ashley's recovered battle abilities from his suppressed memory. What is happening?
I know shit now. That's crazy.
I was waiting for you, Ashley Riot. Oh, we got defense.
Look at your green butt.
We can ward, we can reflect damage. We can reduce physical damage. Oh, and it adds risk. Okay. And we got chain.
Look at your buff elbows.
Yeah, they're very, very good. Additional damage equal to 70% of damage dealt. Regenerates an amount of Ashley's HP equal to 30% of the damage. And inflicts an additional 40% of damage on foes. And repairs a small amount of weapon DP. So we can totally abuse the gain life on shitty enemies. And it'll be great. Okay. I'm in.
Why are your pants green? Why do your elbows?
My pants are brown.
Oh, you're a little dude.
Oh, they're fine.
Oh, is that your durability?
Yeah. If I look here.
Your hair's not durable anymore.
Yeah, my legs are good, but everything else is excellent.
Oh, your hair's excellent.
Okay, was there
Your
a
hair
way?
looks like the handle on a curling stone.
It does, actually. We got that curly hair.
Reminds me of Dib.
It does remind me of Dib. Can we leave here now? Hey, you.
You dead? You awake? You sleeping? What you doing?
Are you just
suit
armor?
You take this.
Yeah, can I? I can hit it. But...
Who's first? Well,
Aw.
that made me feel better.
Well, okay. We hit it. I don't know what that did for us. I hope it wasn't detrimental.
I hope at the end of the game it's like you attacked.
You attack the dummy, you lose.
You lose. You don't get the good ending now.
You get the dummy ending. Oh, I want to try the thing. Chain. Gain life. No? Chain. Oh! Oh, okay. So... No? How do I use... Oh. How do I use that? Dog's attacking my crate. How do we use these? Okay, Manual, you win. I need to look at you again. Chain abilities. Are extra attacks triggered when you press the button at the exact time Ashley lands a regular attack? Okay. Okay, I get it. I just need to time them. We'll put gain life on circle, heavy shot on there, and temper over here. Okay. So now if we hit circle at the exact moment we hit the enemy, it'll build up some risk, but also heal us. Yeah! Okay. Oh, this rules. So we get combo attacks. Wonder how many of those I can string together. And it builds our risk up. Okay. So we have to balance use of risk and abilities. Yes. Okay. I get this. I understand. So we'll fight this dog. And we'll use him to heal.
Sworded that bat.
Yeah, with our beast-slaying sword. This game does cool stuff. Hey, Square, where did this creativity go, huh? Okay, I need to remember that the second swing has different timing than the first one. It must have just been barely out of reach. I will take this. Can I get this barrel? No. Oh yeah, that trap. Damn it. I forgot all about it. Was this the room with the... No. It's this room. Damn it, bat. Is there a dog down there to hit? Nope. Bat. There is a dog down here to hit. And I missed my timing. Really wanted that heal. Oh hey, this is a save room now, though. I really need to watch that Weird Al biopic. I think that just dropped today. And boy oh boy, do I need to watch that later. Anybody else excited for that one? It looks like it's gonna be great. Is this what I needed to do? No, this is the room where the guys were talking. There's a locked door here. Just, where is it? Or not, there's just a fire behind a fence. Right? Hey, a treasure chest. Well, I guess we'll open that. Totally missed it before. Check the container? Absolutely. Oh, we can store stuff here. Okay. Or was this the sealed room? No? No, this is the stupid freaking wind room. Did I go back through the wrong door? I did. Needed to go over here. This was the room with the door. Or was it? Unlocked with the chamomile seal. The chamomile sigil crumbles to dust. That guy's dying. I beg of ye, stop the pain. Oh, he barfed blood and died. And then his soul escaped his body. Can I take his rapier? Oh, he's a zomboy now! I'm gonna use a magic spell on him. Because I can. Let's debil him. I mastered the spell to generate. Oh, so I can put it on my bar now. Okay. What of my... Oh, does it just now exist? It does. Okay. And then we have what battle abilities? Chain abilities, defense abilities. Which of my weapons is better against undead? Crossbow. This is my vampire hunting crossbow. Aim for the head. And we got a rapier. We'll make that the undead fighting rapier. Which I feel like we'll probably need immediately. And our shield. With the buckler. Alright. What's that crate for? There's something I can get to? No, it's just a crate in the corner. Okay. That's it in the corner. Here's me in the spotlight.
You know, my religion approved.
Mm-hmm. We're fighting a religion.
30% check.
Oh, this is gonna be Undead Central.
Rapier.
Yeah, good thing I decided that this rapier is gonna be good for fighting undead. Is this too part of your game, Sydney? Shank. Ashley, why are you swinging the rapier?
Swing that about.
Each weapon, or each attack is a different... I have a lot of risk now, but I can just hang out up here for a second. Because they can't get close to me. Oh, we're just missing now, though. What's your route? I really like this combat system. It is, however, very strange that there's no ATB. No ATB. Yeah. All-terrain vehicle. That's what it means. So when we're like risk 10, we cannot hit anything. So since these zombies are down there, I'll just wait a minute. Risk goes on super fast when we don't have a weapon out, right? Yeah. Yeah, you guys don't know anything, because you're just dumb zombies. How much health do you have? That much, apparently. Take that. Oh, damn it. I got too close. And it's weak to the right arm. These things have so much health. I can't hit him. Why are you so evasive, zombie? There we go. Your bulb. Nothing else in here. I did like that I was able to just heal off of them. That was cool. Ah, dog. I need to switch to my dog fighting sword. It's the dog. Crafty Cat's pleased with herself for referencing an old video. Is that enough to kill it? Yeah. That dog was carrying a healing item. I assume I'm supposed to go through that door, but I want to look around the room first. There's nothing cool. This looks like another boss room. What are we gonna fight in here? Is it ghosts? More zombies. Ooh! I like that use of sound. Skeleton. Oh, it's a Dullahan. Oh, how cool. That sound is really high-pitched. What do you think? Ow. Stop. No, go back. I want to use magic. We're going to reduce his strength. That's manageable. Okay. It's evil. Evil! Spell, drain heart. Please don't drain my heart too much. Ow. Okay. Oh, please stop. I would like to heal. I hit the wrong button and I'm getting punished real bad for it. I'm still getting circle and X mixed up in this game for some reason. Here, bulb. Equipment. This thing has a sword, and all of my weapons are not good against evil. I guess the rapier is most likely to be useful against evil, because undead. And I think it has slashing damage, so we'll switch to this. And use another healing item, I guess? Oh, I see. We'll put that on square. And I messed myself up. Or wait. Okay, so that's when the enemy attacks me, I can mash square at the right time to reflect damage. Okay. Okay. And I'll put this on circle. Block. And sure, I'll put that on. Okay. Oh, combat just got interesting. Too fast. Oh, you don't stand a chance, buddy. I put my weapon away like an idiot. Because I keep hitting X whenever I want to try to do stuff. I'm gonna heal with the heal magic and see what it does. Heals for 50, not very much. Master the heal spell. I use another cure bulb. Oh, that's it? Well, I used too many healing items, but we got there. Congratulations. I'm still a normal agent. Okay, let's see what kind of bonus we can get this time. Hit it again. Yes! +2 strength. We need that.
Made up for my previous failure.
We got the Elixir of Queens. Adds a few HP points. A few MP points. And learns the spell Spirit Surge. Actually reclaimed the Sword Break art, Rending Gale. Oh, we're learning a battle ability. Okay, reduce those damages, or add numbness, add poison. I'm gonna take that. And we'll get rid of heavy shots. Keep Temper. Oh, let's get... I guess we'll put temper on when we need it. Yeah, that's the way... Okay. We came in the door I was looking at. We've got a rusty nail. It's a pole arm. It increases the success rate of non-magical attacks by 20%. And it goes on a weapon. I hate that X opens the chest, but the actual get stuff is other buttons. I really feel like X should be the everything button, as it is in most other games. Let's see. Attach gem to my weapon. The rusty nail has a slot. We'll put Braveheart in. Oh, and it increases the general affinity of it. Interesting. This game has so much going on. That's a real big scalpel. Is there anything over here? No. A save room. This is just a storage chest. Which I assume they're all linked. I mean, I guess it would have to be, because we're not backtracking in this. Let's save and keep on going, huh? Oh, I need to use that, those potions to increase my max health and max MP. Items. Elixir of Queens. HP up by 1. It said a few. 1 is not a few. 1 is 1.
It's still only a few.
It's not a few, though. A few MPs, too. I'm guessing there was a range, and I just rolled low. I need my beast hunting sword. Ow, my head. Out of curiosity. It costs 25 HP. You know what? Let's try it. No, it just cost HP and it was only okay. Well, we learned. I assume that thing's evil. It's a beast. Interesting. Oh, you know what? Whatever. Won't hurt to fight it with this. Well, I didn't mean to poke that skeleton, but... You have so much health! Acrid ooze. Missed. He dead. I really wish there was a fast swap for weapons. Because we are going to be doing that a lot. Okay, so we have no way of seeing the traps ahead of time. Guess let's use heal. Oh, you jerk. Okay, what else do we have in here? Okay, we've got a skeleton. We've got 2 skeletons. So, rapier. Gonna switch my sword to the sword that works here. Oh yeah, undead probably can't be poisoned, huh? Oh, you jerk. Shoosh, no one see me. Yeah, right, he's a sneaky skeleman. How you doing this evening, Sheila? Welcome to the stream. This guy's got a lot of health. Is there anything up here? This felt like a good place to put a treasure chest, but I guess not. Let's see. Rat thing. Beast hunting sword. Let's go. So poison Does okay damage. Oop. Would like to switch to my other weapon. I think this is either going to be my Bantam or Dragon fighting weapon. This is definitely my undead rapier. You bought yourself another green screen. You're relaxing and doing nice things as an aunt giving your nephew your green screen and lights. Gotcha, well I'm sure he'll love that. That's a very nice thing for you to do. Okay, so that door is locked, huh? Yes. So we'll head this way. Another boss? Whoa! And there's a timer. Let's get my lance out, since I decided this is going to be my ghost hunting lance. Or ghost hunting crossbow. Where are you? It's casting Degenerate on me. My strength is down. Oh, it probably... This probably wants you to use... this. Oh no, it's a light phantom. It won't do any damage at all, huh? One. I learned it. Let's go back to the spear, I guess. We don't have a lot of time. Solid shock. Ow! Okay. I don't like this, man. Too fast. Okay, that's fine. We're running out of time. enters with that. Got him. Elixir of Kings. Strength points. We'll take those all day. How many's a few? 3. Nice. Well, of all the things to get more of, I'm glad that it's strength. We got a Shandy Gaff, a Bronze Greatsword, and some Knuckles, and an Elixir of Queens. I wonder if this will heal us. Can we go through here? Door's rusted and won't budge. Another earthquake or another ghost? I'm guessing it broke that door open? You know what? Fine, Bat. Have it your way. Is there anything else in here that I need to be aware of? No. Let's go back here, because I assume that door broke open or something. Oh! No! The room's gone, and you're back. Oh, and there's a Skeleman over there. Way too fast. If we hit him in the head, he counterattacks. So we need to hit him not in the head. Ow! Actually, let's use one of those 50 healing items. Does it also do that when I draw my weapon, so I have to stay in battle mode? That's a pain. Okay, dude, calm down. This guy's destroying us. Be cool like the other one. Use the medium attack. Something. Too fast. I don't like those ghosts at all. Not even a little bit. Can we go through here now? Oh. Alrighty. Okay, we got a slime, which we learned is a beast. So, beast hunting sword, come on out. What does the PP meter mean? I do know. Gotta put a shield back on. And I think I'm going to switch my snake venom for temper. Because this sword needs repaired. Or it'll take one swing. And even if we didn't miss our timing, it wouldn't have mattered. And there was a skeleton over there, I think? Or possibly a zombie. What are you? That's a cube. You are undead of some sort. Our rapier is very good at killing the undead. Oh, re-killing the undead, I guess. Dead again, a second time. Okay, we can either go this way or that way. Guess let's try this. I can get up there, maybe? Okay, well, I ruined that. I learned about the block, though. Let's leave and come back in. Will it reset itself, or did we ruin it forever? Okay, we did not ruin it. So we can push this here. And what we're gonna do... Put this... Can I get that up there? No. There. This. There. Is there... There's a block here. Okay. So push this over. Grab this. Please. Thank you, Ashley. Put this on top. And we can push this twice. And is that enough to make the jump? No. We can put this on top of this box. And is this enough to make the jump? No, I need to get slightly closer. Oh. I'm stupid. Let's pick this up. Let's put this over in the corner. Let's turn the angle. Push this one square this way. Nope. No, no, Ashley. Push that way. Back over the middle. And to the wall. Put this on top of it. Now we can make it. Big boy problem solving. Let's see. Oh, that has a crossbow. Oh, ouch! Okay, calm down, dude. That was quite the critical hit you got me with. Now my pants are broken. Why'd you break my pants? Oh, no, no. You made my pants average. Oh, did we use the health up thing? Yeah, we did. I'm gonna eat a cure root. Any of our stuff good against dark? I guess the knuckles are less bad against dark than our leather glove? Knuckles are bad against everything, though. Hope I'm making the right choices. Interesting that there's enemies in a save room. So this is the way I'm supposed to go. Locked with the Lily Sigil. Workshop, work of art. Following materials may can be combined. Wood, leather, and bronze. How do I use the workshop? There's inventory here. Can I just do it from my inventory? I can, okay. Oh, we can combine weapons, so we can disassemble stuff that we... Oh, we can only carry 8. Okay, so this is our beast sword, human axe, undead thing, ghost hunting spear. So we are dragon sword? That's fine. What does combine do? Use component pieces to create new blades or armor. Huh. Oh, so stuff that we don't want we can combine into other things. Okay, well that's fine. Let's go back down the other way and explore the other path, and then come back here. Oh, we gotta do this puzzle again, though? Lame. Well, whatever. I knows the solution. These guys respawned, which is annoying, but whatever. I guess it doesn't even matter. They don't care. Oh, they do now. I'm very efficient at dealing with the undead. Ow. Oh, I can push this crate. I can't lift this. I can push this. Push. 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 Lift. And place. And now we should be able to get up. Beautiful. Ghost. Let's deal with the rat and bat first. Actually, I don't know what this is. It might be a Cerberus? Okay. Now we get our ghost slaying spear out, which is a fun sentence to say. It should probably be the crossbow, huh? But this is so much stronger. Where are you at, Ghost? This is fine. I don't care about my intelligence. My timing with this spear is very bad. Ow. Dude, calm down. I'm gonna have to heal, like, big heal. This thing is destroying me. Okay. I do not like ghosts. So what am I looking for in here? Need to get up there somehow. Can I pull this? Can I flip these backwards? I can probably destroy the crate. I do really like the problem solving in this, though. This is nice. I assume this has the sigil we needed. The Soul's Kiss, a knightly weapon. A targe, some knuckles, a bear mask. Let's see what this weapon's all about, huh? Okay. The Soul's Kiss. It's a dagger. It's a knightly weapon. It is very good against undead and phantoms. Great to know. It is locked into light, it appears, and has piercing. Oh, these guys all have different... Oh... There's more to this than I realized. Okay, so this is our ghost-slaying knife. I'm still gonna use the rapier for undead. The charge doesn't resist anything in particular. Has decent earth and water resistance, good to know. And resists piercing. Okay, okay, we're doing it. I'm getting it. Hey, Jumpless, welcome to the chat, and thank you for wishing me luck on my playthrough. I'm having a good time so far, not running into too many hiccups and problems. I think we've mostly figured out the weapon system? Mostly. All I know is ghosts are jerks. People experiencing Vagrant Story for the first time makes you happy. Evolve or die! What? Hold up. Okay, I'm trying to remember this solution. Put the box on top of the box. Pick it up, put it up. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong button. Hold on. I will get back with you in a second. Jump Lust. And again, thank you for wishing me the luck. I do appreciate it. Okay, then we throw this down here. Oh, we're not gonna make it, are we? Come on, push the block. Nope, push the block. Ashley, it yelled evolve or die at me. I did it wrong. I'm dead. Can I leave and come back? You chicken. No, I want to just do it again. I broke the 40 seconds already. Okay, evolve or die. Average... Oh, average time, 40 seconds. Oh, well. I did not realize. But I know the solution. Jump down, please. Thank you. Okay. Now I do this. In what universe is 40 seconds the average time for this? I can turn off the weird puzzle challenge mode and the options if it bothers me. No, I like it. My place on the food chain is platypus. Harry the platypus. Solve the cube puzzles and beat your record time. Turn the puzzles off in the puzzle menu. Select off. No, I like solving puzzles. It's fun, and I like the challenge. That's nice. It gives me a little spice. I'm surprised they have it on by default. I'm surprised they didn't have the equipment information appearing at the bottom on by default. I'm just glad that that is the one piece of information I had going into this, was to turn this junk on right here. Why was this off? Isumi Matsuno wants to keep you as confused as possible for as long as possible. I mean, I guess if that is the goal, then mission would have been accomplished had I not had that one little bit of information. I probably would have been using the axe for everything, thus having a terrible, terrible axe. Oh, I could have gone this way. Okay. I guess, in the interest of just doing this fast. Way too fast. Oh well, it didn't matter. Alright. So we can go this way, or I guess we'll just go straight. We obliterated that guy. Okay, if we drop down, we cannot get back up easily. Let's go back in here and take a look in this room over here. The door has been locked. Ah, jeez. That. There's a zombie. Take those. The door has been unlocked. So there was nothing in here? Nothing. I guess we have to jump down in that next room. Did this guy respawn? No. I always do that second hit fast. Okay. Very dead. Hey, Frank Fortune. Welcome to Evil East, bitch. Yeah, right. It's still crazy to me that this takes place in the same universe as Final Fantasy Tactics. But this isn't a Final Fantasy game. The door's been locked. You know, right? Okay, so what's in this room? Let's get up high so we can get a look around. The cat has come to yell at me. We were definitely on the floor. Lizardman? Ow. Okay, what are you? Ow. Dragons. Okay, so we are going to use this greatsword as our dragon hunting weapon. The Shandy Gaff. Oh yeah. How cool is that? We'll use one of these to heal. Not sure if wife or actual cat. Actual cat. Wife is currently napping on the couch next to me. Not Spirit Surge. Ooh, I wanted to cast... Not heal. Degenerate. Not in range anymore. Come at me. There we go. Degenerate. You. Strength is down. Good. $88? That was a crit. Timing the sword is hard. Two-handed things are hard to time. Let's scoot away. I wanted to jump, but that's fine, I guess. Heal. Armor light plus. Ow. Well, I guess hitting their legs would probably be helpful here. Because they're fast. They have a lot of health. Ow. I didn't want to put my weapon away. No! And then I got crit! No! I wanted to open the menu and heal! Everything about that exchange was awful. Ah! But I guess that actually feels like a decent place to stop for the night. I'm a little... about half hour over the time I wanted to be on this. So, thank you everybody for coming out. I really appreciate it. As always, I am Duct Tape, and this has been Vagrant Story, and I'll catch you next time.